Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Emily, and today's video is just going to be kind of a get ready with me / chat / mom hacks video. There's just a couple things that I've had on my mind lately that I learned just kind of after being a busy mom for a while that make my life a little bit easier. So I'm going to kind of be throwing those in while I chat with you and get my makeup on. It is like 1:30 in the afternoon, so we're doing real good today. But I had to shower this morning and they woke up late, the kids woke up late, and I just not on my game. Also, I've been kind of putting off doing this one because first of all, I got this nice friend here who came out to play since Aunt Flo hit this week. So I was kind of waiting till that died down a little bit, starting to heal up, so we're gonna go with it. And then I've also been just a little bit emotional lately. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, then you would have seen me post about it. Or if you're just on Instagram, you may have seen it. If you're in the kind of mom, I don't know, mom of young kids Instagram circle. But a girl, I don't know personally, I knew one of her siblings in school, but she lost her little boy this week to cancer. And he's about Grayson's age, he's about my boy's age, and it really, I don't know, there's been a lot lately that's really kind of been making me feel like, you know, life is not fair, and you don't want to like end it at that. You don't want to just be like, life isn't fair. But that's kind of how it's felt lately. I've just kind of felt like period, life is just not fair, period. Like there's no like positive on the other side of that. You really just kind of have to focus on the positives in your life and man, just embrace what you have and what you've been given and the challenges that you face that sometimes seem minuscule compared to what some other people are dealt. It's just been a lot for me to absorb, and I've been kind of mourning for her. So I've had a lot on my mind. But I'm trying to just kind of use it as motivation, as intention, to just get out there and live while we can, because you just never know what's going to happen, and there's no reason literally like not to try to make every day the best of your life. So we're just moving forward, and I'm just holding my babies tight and trying to make the most out of what we've got here. So I'm here, I've got a lot to do today. Again, this morning has been kind of crazy already. Just whenever the kids wake up late, I end up waking up late, and then I just feel like we're not getting started until like lunchtime, and then I just feel overwhelmed. And I got an email from, I do fabric design for a girl in Philadelphia, and she wants to start working on her summer collection. So I'm really excited to jump into that, and I like to kind of start conceptualizing for her like as soon as the inspiration hits, I guess. So I'm gonna jump into that after I get my makeup on, but we're just taking the time to do this. Also, my little girl's watching Imagination Movers behind you, so if you can hear some background noise, that is what that is. So this foundation I'm using is like probably 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. Maybe not, maybe just 1 shade right now. In the summer it's for sure too, but I'm just trying to use it up because it's been too long since I bought it to like take it back, and I don't want to waste it. So just using kind of bronzer to, you know, make it look semi-normal. So one of my best mom hacks, I feel like, for when you're a busy mom and you just want to make like your mornings easier so you can actually get out of the house before like everything goes to crap in the afternoon, is to do your dry shampoo at night. So pretty much every night after like day 1 of my hair, I spray my dry shampoo. I like flip my head over and load my hair up with dry shampoo before I even go to bed. And then it has time to soak up all those oils, and your hair has time to kind of, I don't know, absorb it. And it's so much better than spraying it in the morning and ending up with like white clumps that you can't get out, like before you have to live your life for the day. It gives it time to absorb, and then you just wake up with fresh hair. Brush it out, you're good to go. One of my other hacks for if you're a busy mom of 2 or even just 1 like me is to set your makeup. I've been using this e.l.f. Powder, which has actually been awesome. It's a cheap one, so it's nice that it's been working well. But even though you may like have to take an extra whatever, like 15 seconds or whatever to set your makeup in the morning, like for me, there's no point to not do it, because literally a couple hours later, it's gonna be like doing my makeup is gonna be pointless at that point if I don't just set it. So I always take a second to just set it with a finishing powder. For a higher end option, the IT Cosmetics one is awesome. I just haven't, I can never make time to get to Ulta like ever anymore right now. So I've just been using this e.l.f. one from Target, and it is also working really well. But set your makeup. There's no point to doing it if you're not gonna set it. And that way you can feel put together all day. I'm gonna skip out and do my brows real quick because it's so hard to do it on this thing. Okay, I feel like those look good in the mirror and like really bad on video, so I might be changing those like after we're all done here. But anyways, the other busy mom hack that I've kind of adopted lately that's been saving me a lot of time and stress has been to skip the dang wing on your eyelid, because I honestly did not realize until I started making videos, but like eyeliner wings, to get them to look good, like usually takes some time. If you're a pro at it, then obviously disregard this. But for me, like I have just abandoned the whole wing line of thinking. It has been awesome, to be honest, because I don't have to stress about it all day. It doesn't look disease. In the morning to not do a wing, and yeah, like I just feel like just like a smudgy black eyeliner lasts through my like running around with kids so much better than like a liquid line ever did. So if it's me, again, if you're a pro, then obviously disregard, but for me, skip the wing. I just feel like it's more like, it makes more sense for me in my life right now. And my other little hack is to not line the bottom of your eyes, because if you're anything like me, being a busy mom means, I don't know, like emotions are flying. You don't know how often throughout the day you're going to be doing this. You don't know like what kind of toys are going to hit you in the face and make your eyes water and stuff. And you're probably exhausted, again, if you're anything like me. So for me, like lining the bottom of my eyes just makes me look so much tireder, and I'm running around with kids and I'm sweating or I'm crying, who knows what. And having anything on the bottom of my eyes just ends up looking dark, and like I'm even more exhausted than I already am. Kind of defeats the purpose of my concealer under there, and it just ends up looking, I don't know, bad, just dirty and bad. It just rubs out and gets too messy too quick, and if I don't put anything, like I just barely put a little bit of color under there just to kind of give my eyes a little shape. But for the most part, if I just leave that area clearer, then I look a lot more awake and a lot more put together throughout the day. Alright, that is all I'm going to do today. That's pretty much all I do every day. I just realized I did forget to do my concealer under my eyes today. Usually I put just a lighter, I use Shape Tape, under just right here in the kind of triangle zone right here. And that does wake me up a little bit more, but again, it's already 2 o'clock in the afternoon and whatever. So, but that's what I usually do for my makeup routine, along with, like I said, some hacks along the way. This just kind of have helped me as a busy, exhausted mom feel a little more put together and a little less smudgy. So hopefully 1 or 2 of those helps. Oh, I almost forgot. The last hack I was going to say was just to put anything on your lips. I don't care if it's a gloss or a lipstick or whatever, but just keep something in your purse or whatever, so you don't even have to do it until you run out the door. But it just, I don't know, again, like I can be feeling so run down, overwhelmed, exhausted, but the second I put on like a lipstick or just any kind of lip color, I just feel put together. I just feel like I look like I took time on myself, even though honestly, usually, like obviously doing the video takes a little bit longer, but usually this whole phase takes me 10-15 minutes. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I will do my best to respond and help. I'm not any kind of a pro at momming or makeuping or any of this, but I like to talk about it. So yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys being here. Hopefully 1 or 2 of my hacks can come in handy for you, make your life a little bit easier. And I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for being here. Bye guys. Okay, we just got inside from blowing bubbles, and I swear those are going to put me over the edge as a mom. It is insane the amount of stress and anxiety that comes along with blowing bubbles to 2 young kids. Because you go out there and you start blowing bubbles and you're like, all right, this is great. They're chasing the bubbles and they're having fun. But then inevitably, one of them wants to blow the bubbles. And so you say, fine. So my oldest wanted to blow the bubbles herself. So I said, sure. And so I said, I'll hold the container of bubbles so it doesn't spill all over the place. And you take the stick and you blow it. But that is never good enough. So of course she wants to hold it. So she holds it. So I explained to her, I take like a whole minute to sit there and I say, okay, just remember that you don't want to tip this at all or the bubbles will fall out. So if you want to jump around and chase them, I should be doing the blowing. If you want to sit here and just blow them, then you can hold it. So I explained it all to her. So she's like, okay, I got it. I won't spill them, Mom, I won't. And so she holds it, dips it, blows one. Oh, they're so pretty. I look away to check where Grayson is. I look back and it's all over her shoulder. Like the bottle is empty and it's all over. Like she got excited and did this or something and it dumped all over. I'm like, okay. Bottle of bubbles number 2, no problem. I've gotten smart now and I just buy the like cheapy party favor box of bubbles. So there's like 24 in there and they're all like tiny, because I used to buy the big ones and they just so not worth it, so pointless. But anyway, so sure enough, I'm like blowing the second bottle. I'm like, okay, I'll hold it this time. She's like, oh, okay, yeah, I know. And we get her all changed, get her all cleaned up. It's in her hair, so I like put her hair up. I'm like, whatever, we'll shower later. But we go back out and I pull out the second bottle and I'm sitting there and I'm holding it and I'm blowing, and she's like, I'm fine just chasing them. I'm just gonna chase them, Mom. And I'm like, okay, awesome. But then Grayson comes over and he's like, I want to do the blowing. I want to do it. not in so many words, but that's what he was insinuating. And I was like, okay, here, you hold the stick, you try to blow it, and I'm gonna hold the bottle. No, that's not good enough. Of course that's not good enough. So he wants to hold the bottle. So I sit there, and I mean, the dude's 18 months, but I'm like, okay, you gotta sit down. I kind of tried to show him, like, you can't tip it. So I give him the bottle. He blows one, and by blow, I mean he sucks off the bubbles, dips it back in, pulls it out, literally just dumps it all over his lap. I'm like,